this is Monami Frost and my husband Andres. He is very shy on the camera. That is why it has been so long for him to come on. So anyway, loads of you have been asking to do a husband tag, and this is it. And what are we gonna talk about? How we met. Yeah.
You're the one who's gonna do all the talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna do most of the talking. He's a little bit too shy. This is his first time, so give him a break. So how did we meet? It goes all long time ago, like way back. I was living in Latvia. We didn't know each other when we lived in Latvia, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, we lived like 5 minutes from each other. I pretty much knew all of his friends and
Knew some of them.
yeah, I knew some of them. Latvia is so small. If I would have seen a guy with like piercings or whatever, I would have definitely noticed him, especially in the place like area I lived in, that he likes his tea.
Yeah.
We have some teas,
Boom.
Chinese teas, tea break. And we never met, but now it's so weird talking about it that we could have met any day. Loads of you have been wondering if Andres is Gabriella's real dad, but no, he is her stepdad and he's the best dad ever I could ask for. We met about 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I went to London to catch up with some friends and I met some of Andres' best friends. And they started talking about Andres. I was like, why do you keep talking about him? Like, I kind of knew who he was, but I've never met him. So it was really weird when people were like trying to talk him up to me and I was like, what? And then a couple of months later,
I didn't know anything about that one anyway.
yeah, but I think he messaged me like a couple of times when I was still together with Gabriella's dad. Like,
Yeah,
he was just like, hey, what you're doing and stuff, and I was like,
you're drinking tea and stuff. I was like, oh cool, and me too.
yeah, nothing much, like a couple of like
I didn't have any
messages
of my photos or anything.
Yeah, so I was like, who is this guy? I don't even know how he looks and stuff. And I was still together kind of with Gabriella's dad. Long story there, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get into that. Yeah, he messaged me a couple of times and I just kind of never talked after a few messages. And then yeah, then the London thing where all of your friends were talking about you. 2 months later, I broke up with Gabriella's dad, and then I don't know why, I remembered about Andres because I saw him online. He was in my friends like on Facebook because obviously he was trying to message me, and it was so weird. Like, I don't know why.
Trying, I already messaged you.
Yeah, you were messaged me. Well, anyway, he messaged me and then I remembered about him even though I wasn't like thinking about him like for a couple of months. And I remember like, oh, that's the Andres, like the guys we're talking about in London. And I'm like, huh, I should message him because I was like, could use a couple of friends in England because I knew he was in England, I think so. Yeah, and then we kind of started talking, and the same day or maybe the next day we were like already like head over heels for each other. We talked on the phone, like started like Skyping and just like, and then we met like a week or two later, and
I think about 2 or even 3 weeks
later,
because
it was like around Christmas time.
Yeah.
And we met, and yeah, that was like love at first sight. So weird talking
cool,
about it
yeah.
on camera. I remember I walked down the train station stairs and I almost fell because like I saw him downstairs and I was like, my head was spinning and I was like, oh my god. That was the moment I realized there is love at first sight. It was just crazy. My head was spinning, like kind of like all my life was going past my eyes and stuff. And I almost fell down and he was downstairs looking at me and like, oh
I think I was
god.
so nervous that day that I was like physically sick as well. I couldn't eat anything for like about 3 days before because I was like so nervous to meet her. I was like really excited, like never been like that in my life. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, I got the same thing. Like on the day, I felt like I was gonna just throw up somewhere. Like
You just feel like you're like drunk all the time, like non-stop, you know. For like about, I don't know, for about 3 months I just felt drunk. I didn't understand what's going on. And even when I was walking, it was like I was walking on some cloud. I was like, what's going on? Like, is it gonna be end or not? Like, still in love, you know.
Yeah, but like hard working and stuff, so can't relax. Yeah, at first I was really scared to tell Andres about Gabriella because I was like a young girl, and I was like some friends, I don't know, friends kept telling me, oh, don't break up with Gabrielle's dad, how are you gonna ever find anyone like young and like with a kid and stuff and tattooed? And I was like, I got all these like bad like things in my head stuff.
Tattooed with baby.
Tattooed with baby, you know, like all the like stereotypes and blah blah. And yeah, I was like kind of nervous. I didn't know what to say or just so super nervous. And then the first time we met, I told you, and you were like, I thought you had a kid because you've seen like a couple of pictures
checking your Facebook
and things.
and stuff, and I saw some kid. I was like, oh,
yeah.
cool,
So
it doesn't matter for me, like no problem at all.
Yeah, and when the first time when you came over and you were so cute with Gabriella playing and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, this guy's the best. I remember that in the first date we told each other we're gonna marry each other, and like I was like, I'm not sure if I should tell you that, but I really want to tell you that, and just told you, I love you too, yeah, let's get married. So like, 6 months later?
No, like
6 months later you proposed to me.
Yeah.
Or like 4 months later. 6 months later.
We got married about like 9 months later, I think.
We wanted to get married like 6 months later, but it
didn't
all...
get married straight away.
Yeah. Anyway, it took a while.
It was like Christmas time in our when we first met, and we went to some weird like punk rock
gig.
No, like punk rock gig. There was like a few bands playing, and it all was like Christmas decorations and a lot of
Christmas lights and stuff. Yeah.
It was really like weird.
Yeah, it was like a movie. I actually felt like a movie for like the first few months. Like, I don't know, it was just like super drunk in love. I don't know, it was crazy. Gabrielle was super excited to meet you.
Yeah, she's still happy.
Yeah. And Henry's is now the best daddy ever. He's always like taking care of Gabrielle. Like she started waiting. Yeah, taking care of me. I'm like the luckiest girl ever. We only found out we were living like 5 minutes from each other.
Oh, yeah.
Like when we already were together. Sometimes we keep talking about how weird it was. We probably shopped in the same shops, and maybe he was like standing in front of the queue and I was standing in the back, and like, because definitely if I would have seen someone like you, I would have definitely noticed you. And he kept walking past my house every night. Yeah. And I used to like sit on my window and like
listening emo
songs, crying and stuff, and wondering, oh, I'm never gonna find the true love. And there you are, just like 5 meters from me, like walking there. Like, it's just the right timing, definitely. Like, needed to have Gabriella and then meet you. Like, have this perfect family, right?
Yeah.
I just love you so much.
We also have like a love box.
Oh yeah, like, we made a love box.
We saved everything from our first like date. First like, I don't know, first year. There's loads of stuff, and it's pretty cool. It's quite a big box now, and like there's loads of million different things. We can show that box maybe sometime.
Yeah, we can do that.
Like, you know, if you want to see something like that.
Yeah, that would be like.
It's pretty cool things inside there. It will be pretty cool to check ourselves, because I haven't looked in that box for like 2 years.
Sitting like
sometimes we find something still and we're like, oh, let's put it in a box, and we like choke it in. Yeah. But I don't know what it is there or not. I think there's still like a few candies, but I
I remember
first Valentine's
he got
Day.
me a couple of candies, and like I saved some, and then he made me like I don't know, what were they called, like. Well, anyway, you gotta watch on the next video. I'll show you. It's gonna be pretty weird and stuff, so never mind. Pretty cool, like in love people stuff, like crazy stuff. And we can do another video for like pictures. Like we have like photos, because when we just started dating, I just took loads of like disposable cameras.
For first date,
I brought the disposable cameras, so there's like a couple of awesome pictures there.
What do I get you for first date? I got you like mixed CD.
Oh
with, like, love songs.
Yeah, because it was Christmas time, and Andres got me mixed CD, mixtape. It was so cool. I just listened to it.
We're still listening that one,
yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's like 21 songs there, I think.
Yeah, they're really great. I just loved it. I was like, oh my god, nobody has ever done this for me.
I never done
I always did stuff like that for everyone. What I got for you? Oh yeah, I made you that painting.
Painting. We still have it.
We still have it, but Gabriella kind of like drew all over it. But anyway, I think we can show it if we find it. So yeah.
I know where it is.
Yeah? So we'll do that in the next video. Yeah? Are you excited, guys? Let's drink some tea. Tea break.
Boom.
I think that's gonna be it for now. Let's keep some for next time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, right? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy being on the camera?
Nah.
Well, you're gonna get used
okay,
to
yeah.
it. He's got to get used to it. It's not that bad, right? Like I'm quite used to it already.
You're like pro now.
No, far from it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. It has been a pleasure to be here, right?
Yep.
And we love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support and stuff. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button wherever it is.